Okay, when you have these 4 pieces like this, you have to put them together this way. So you grab one of the pieces that have the cut lines here and the one that has the cuts here, and then you start kind of putting it like this, and you just have to make sure that they are not like this, but like this, and they are aligned also here. You can see in the back. And then we put the second one. Well, this is actually number 3, like this. And then the last one will go right here. This part is a little bit tricky, but because pieces move, well, once you have it right, it goes up very quickly, like this. And then we have to check again that these pieces are even. Like this. So now here comes the part where when you have to glue this piece with the base, which is the one I have here right now. So before you glue this base, you need to glue this piece to this part, and you're gonna have a piece like this. You can see 2 lines here, but don't pay attention to this because it's actually just one. I did it wrong here because I was just grabbing a piece of paper to show you. But what you have to focus is on this score line that is exactly in the middle, and then double this piece like this and this piece like this, because that's what we are gonna need to have to glue this. So now with this part, if you notice, all your pieces are gonna have score lines like this. You can see the ones at front, but you cannot see the ones in the back, but they are still there. So you just have to kind of press a little bit, and then they will fold automatically. One thing that you need to do before you glue them is that you need to make like a small cut here, or you can cut these pieces here so you can fold the piece all the way, otherwise it's gonna kind of interfere with this piece. So let's cut them here. And then I'm gonna do the same here. So you have that option. You can cut right here, or you can cut a little bit below. It's up to you. So now we need to fold these sections like this, and all the sections are gonna be folded through the to the inside part. So you have your flower like this. So I'm folding this piece that has a score line. So this one has also a score line. So I'm gonna fold it right here like this. And if you see that it's kind of interfering here, so you can just cut a little bit here. So the flower is not gonna be altered. Let's do it here too. Just a little bit, not much. And then once you have fold those 2 pieces, you need to fold the ones right here. And because we already cut this, so this should be folded without any problem. then I'm gonna do the same here. So now I need to do the same with the back right here. So I may need to cut these two, so I'm just gonna cut it right here. But you can also cut here, it's up to you. Probably it's better if you cut below, because this piece kind of holding the flower. So and then you just have to kind of push it like this, and the score lines are gonna help you to get there, to get it folded correctly. And then we do the same with this other side like this, and the same with this side right here. And this is the last one like this. So if you, when you have all the design, so this is gonna be the back and this is gonna be the front. So you are gonna keep the back side facing you, and then you have to bring this. And the reason why you want the back is because the back is gonna have this part that we don't wanna be up front. So then the next thing you have to do is just kind of make sure that these pieces are still aligned, and then you have to place it right here. And this is gonna be your reference, this chord line that you see here. Oh, it's hard to see with this paper, but you can see it here. So, and then you have to place it like this. And this line gives you also a reference to know where the flower needs to be. Then you have to make sure that these petals are outside of the base, otherwise it's gonna, you're gonna have a problem when you open the flower. So now that you have this piece like this, the sections that are gonna have glue are only those that are folded. You don't want to touch these areas right here, otherwise when you try to open the little bags, it's not gonna open properly, because it's gonna interfere with that. So you want to glue only these pieces right here, this right here, this right here, and this right here. So that's why you have to kind of put just enough glue to be able to fold it, making sure that it's not gonna, once you push it like this, it's not gonna touch this other area. And then you are gonna do the same with the front. But with the front is a little bit more difficult, but it's a little bit difficult because you have this section glue already, so you kind of have to manage it to be able to glue it. But this part is easier for sure. So once you have this like aligned and you are sure that these pieces are okay, then you can start gluing the pieces. So I'm gonna put glue here, just a little bit. I don't want to put too much. And then I'm gonna do the same with the second one. You can do it one by one, and that's totally okay. So you can see there that I'm just putting a little, and then you push right here. So I'm gonna leave this one right here, and then you can see that now I need to glue these two pieces. So because this piece is gonna be on top of this one, so I'm gonna glue this one. If this one wasn't touching here, then I will do it like this. So for this example, I made this one a little bit bigger, but with the one you have, either way will work for you. So right here, for example, if I glue this one, then I will have to glue it like this because I made it too big for this example. But with the one you have the exact measurements, so it should work either way. So if you see that this piece is touching this, just go ahead and glue it like this, and then put this one on top. And if it's not touching, then you will glue this one first, and then just trying to make sure that at the end they are gonna be folded correctly or glued correctly. So I'm gonna add the glue on this one. I'm gonna put just enough to be like this, and then now I have my last piece here. And if by any chance gets moved, yeah, you can still adjust it. Like this. So now I just need to put glue on this part to close my bags, and I'm gonna do it like this. So now that the back is glued, I have to flip it, and now I need to glue the front. But the front, I don't have much space to go around because I already glued the back. So the best thing that you could do is just fold it at least a little bit like this, and then you can see the sections that you folded before that need to have glue. And because you don't have much chance to get inside, you can just glue the top and the bottom of both sections, and then again add just a little bit of glue on each one of these to make sure that the glue is not gonna go over these areas in between. So I'm gonna add a little bit of glue here. Let me see if I can show you like this. So just like that, and then another little bit here. You can see it there. Then I put a little bit more here, and then here. So now that I have all of them with glue, I'm just gonna push like this. And now I'm gonna do the same with the bottom. With the flower that you have, these pieces are gonna be even, so just let me cut this to have it dry, because this is not the exact template that you have. I cut this one kind of without measurements, so just to show you how to. Okay, so you can see that the back is glued already, but the front is not. It doesn't have glue yet. So again, you can just fold this the backs like this a little bit, and then you will be able to see the areas. And again, only those little sections that you folded are the ones that need glue, like this here. So I'm gonna put the glue. Let me see if you can see right here, like this, and then this other part that I folded like this, and then this one, and the last one will be this one. So now that all those little parts that are folded have glue, I can just push it like this to make sure it's gonna glue. And now when you open it up, it's gonna open like this. And now you have your flower like this. Then you will have it this way. And then will be just a matter of kind of glue these little sections because they are kind of flying. They don't look like too nice, so you can just add glue in the back like this. That way this piece will be stable, and also this that are in the back. And you can see here how the glue works. So only those parts that are folded are the ones that have glue at the end. So I hope this video helps you to kind of get a better idea on how to glue it. But if you still have questions, please let me know. I will be happy to help you. And as you can see, it's just a matter of glue these little sections that we fold. And you do it first with the back, and then with the front. And with the front, because you don't have much space, then you just glue the top and the bottom. But at the end, you get the same results, and then you get the flower like this. And then it will be just a matter of decorate everything and add whatever you want to have on top. But you can see that the flower looks very nice. And then with these pieces, so you can just add glue like this, very little, and kind of hold it for a little bit just to make sure it's gonna stay there. And then also close it to make sure that it's gonna still close correctly. I put just too much here just because it's gonna show you quickly. You can do it like this, and then once you open it, then it's gonna be stable. And with the ones here at front, you can do it again in the back, just enough to hold the piece. You don't need to put too much, just like this. Then you hold it for a little bit, and then you can see now that it's not moving anymore. So that works definitely. And if you notice it at front, you don't see much glue. And then this one doesn't move, so you don't need to put glue there, but this one moves, so you can again add glue here. And then hold it for a little bit until the glue is dry, like this. And you're gonna see that now your flower opens and closes with the pieces not moving anymore, and gives a very look even. Then you have the flower here, very nice. Okay, so again, I hope this clarifies or helps you to understand a little bit better how this gluing part works. And please feel free to ask me additional questions that you may have.